Now we know what is startup. Let's discuss why starting business with limited funds is important. Starting a business with limited fund is like planting a seed in the ground with limited water and nourishment. It required patience, perseverance, and resourcefulness to ensure that the seed grows into a thriving plant that yields a beautiful harvest. In today's world, where entrepreneurship is celebrated and starting a business is easier than ever, the idea of starting a business with a limited fund may seem counterintuitive. After all, don't it take a money to make a money? While having access to capital certainly helps, it is not the only factor that determines the success of a business. In fact, starting a business with a limited fund can have several advantages. We will explore why starting a business with a limited fund is important and how it can lead to greater success in the long run. So first and foremost, starting a business with a limited fund forces entrepreneurs to be resourceful and creative. When there is no money to throw at problem, entrepreneur must find an innovative solution to overcome the obstacles. They learn to do more with less and to prioritize their spending. For example, a startup with limited fund may not able to afford a fancy office or space or expensive equipments. Instead, they may choose to work from home or co-working space and just use affordable or second-hand equipment. This not only saves money, but also forces entrepreneurs to focus on what truly matters, their product or service and their customers. In contrast, entrepreneur may have access to unlimited fund, may be tempted to overspend on things that are not essential to their business. This can lead to lack of focus and a lack of discipline, which can ultimately harm their business. Moreover, starting a business with a limited fund encourages entrepreneurs to be lean and agile. They learn to adapt quickly to changing circumstances and to make decisions based on data rather than assumptions. For example, a startup with a limited fund may not have luxury of hiring a large team. Instead, they may need to rely on freelancing or contractors to get work done. This forces them to be selective about who they work with and to only hire people who are essential to their business. Additionally, starting a business with a limited fund can help entrepreneurs build a strong foundation for their business. They learn to prioritize their spending and to focus on what truly matters, their product and their services to their customer. Furthermore, starting a business with a limited fund can lead to greater long-term success. When entrepreneurs learn to do more with less, they develop mindset of frugality and discipline that can serve them well throughout their business journey. The classic example is an entrepreneur who has started a business with a limited fund may be more cautious about taking on debt or overspending on unnecessary expense. This can help them avoid common pitfalls that often derail business. In addition, starting a business with limited fund can help entrepreneurs build a stronger sense of ownership and pride in their business. When entrepreneurs have to work hard to overcome obstacles and build their business from ground up, they develop a deep sense of attachment and commitment to their business. For example, an entrepreneur who have started a business with a limited fund may feel a greater sense of ownership and responsibility for their business. This can lead to a greater, stronger work ethic and a greater willingness to take risk and make difficult decisions. In conclusion, starting business with a limited fund can be challenging. Yeah, it can be, you believe me, but rewarding experience also. It forces entrepreneurs to be resourceful, creative, and disciplined, and it can lead to greater long-term success. While having access to capital certainly helps, it is not the only factor that determines the success of a business. With the right mindset and approach, entrepreneur can build a successful business with a limited fund and achieve their goals.